I always do, I give honor to God, win or lose, because that's what life's about. That was a hard-fought game. That team literally outplayed us on that floor. I thought our kids never gave up, which I thought was very important for their future development out there. They just never quit. And when you get guys that never quit, and I also thought the fans gave them some energy. They started hollering and screaming for them, and you get those kind of things going. You know, this game turned out to be an offensive game when I look at these stats. And, you know, that's not what I'm about, you know, all offense. And but I will say our guys down the last 3.5 minutes stopped them 5 times in a row. That was the ball game. Whoever could do that at that game, I thought would win the game. And then I thought we did a good job. And Charlie hit a big 3, and Sebastian got a big steal. And I thought that was, you know, the finish of the game.
The questions for the 3 student athletes.
Ran back-to-back decent games offensively. What is that doing for your confidence going forward?
After the first game, I really think I found my confidence in my shots. So I wasn't really hitting shots earlier in the season. It's a big confidence boost.
It seems like to start the games, it takes you a little while to get into a rhythm. You played 30 minutes tonight, probably the most you've ever played before. Will that be helpful to you going to get it to start off faster next time?
Yeah, I think I should prepare probably a little bit better. But yeah, I think being more confident in the beginning probably helped a lot.
Sebastian, you had 2 steals late. One was Pearson in the corner, then you stole that one, and then you light it up and you talked about the 2 steals late in the game.
Big steals.
That was our defensive scheme all along. To front, I was trying to take him away. I knew he was the leading scorer, so that's kind of my job, is to take him away. And then those are steals you work on in practice. Every day I get those, and I thank God for the opportunity for those steals to pop up.
Charlie, this was a pretty good point guard matchup between you and number 20 for them that you seem to get the better of. Can you talk about your mindset going into that matchup and what you were able to do to kind of neutralize his offense and also attack him on defense?
We were prepared real good for this team. We knew that number 20, the point guard, and number 5 was the main 2 players on the team. So me and his job was to defend them this game and take them 2 scores away as much as we can, because we want everybody else to beat us, not them 2. And I just tried my best to stay in front of them and not let them get no easy shots. I picked up 2 early fouls in the first half, so I let my team down in the first half a little bit because I couldn't be out there with it. Then Coach had a good talk with us at halftime, told about being more disciplined, come out here playing with some heart. And that's what we did the second half.
Sebastian, after the double technicals, you had coaches talking to you, teammates talking to you. What were they saying?
They was just saying that's going to happen. I got to keep my cool. As a upperclassman, I was just more frustrated that they didn't call it a foul on him first. This, contact was made, but things like that happen, and I'm supposed to be the bigger man and just walk away from that.
Anything else for the student athletes? Thanks, guys. You guys are good. Good job.
Yeah.
Some questions for Coach?
Do you have any updates on Anton and Mwamba and Blanc?
Well, Anton's getting an operation either Tuesday or Thursday, so on his knee, and it's about a 4-week process.
What about Mwamba?
He'll be tested today and tomorrow, and get x-rays determine if he re-broke the foot.
And Blanc didn't play today?
Yeah, he wasn't feeling good. So we've been hit by the bug. But that's why I give this team such a heads up, because they're fighting with all types of odds out there every game. They're young, they got players down, and all kinds of things are happening to them. But they're never quitting. They're fighting back every moment they get an opportunity. And I got to give a lot of credit to the audience. The crowd was really out there supporting them today. We got to get that every game, and this team, can pull some of these through.
Do you see this adversity of all these injuries paying dividends in the long run?
Oh, it is. It's going to play major dividends. See, some of these guys wouldn't probably play as long as they're playing now. And you take a year from now, that's going to be a major thing for them. Bring 32 minutes. I mean, that defense out there for 32 minutes, I mean, I got to be concerned there. It's out there. But I thought our kids fought. I got my hats off to them too. They shot the heck out of the basketball today. They shot it as well as the team shot it on us. And, we're playing all these gimmick defenses and guys were open, but, to keep our guys out of foul trouble. But, that's how the things go.
Brandon showed that he can hit shots. Do you think at the beginning of the games that he's pressing as soon as he gets in, like he's trying to hit 5 shots with his first one?
Well, what I got to get, and what I'm going to try to work on in practice from now on is getting him to go to the basket on his first shot so he can, get an easy opportunity as opposed to trying to shoot one of them threes as soon as you come in the game. That's a hard thing to do. I don't care who you are. I mean, he's a pure shooter, but, he still has to get warmed up before he gets out. The last thing I'm going to end is, we got to do a much, much better job of taking care of the basketball. We had entirely too many turnovers. Many of you know me, I'm a guy who like to be under 10 every game. And I'm at this situation with these young kids that they're turning this ball over like it's hotcakes. And not that they don't value it, I just don't think they realize how easy it is to turn the ball over as a young kid. And we got to do a better job.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.